What's up, everybody? GWTX7 here, and today I would like to be discussing one of the shows from the Double Talk block, uh, Grimgar Fantasy of the Ash. I gotta get this off my chest because I just saw episode 4, and I'm not going to spoil much, but I have something to say. Now, as someone who is an avid MMORPG player, you do not put the healer in the front lines. The healer, when I was in a raid or in a dungeon, would always be at the back healing the party, never going to the front line and trying to help. That is not what you want your healer to do. No wonder why what happened happened. And if you cried, I did shed a tear for the poor idiot who was a noob at best. And you know what? Let's get Marco in here. No, I don't want to. You handle anime, I handle game. This is gaming related. Fine. Hello, comrades. What is GWTX7 is saying is true. I've been in plenty of dungeons in my time. And I am a DPS. A magic DPS by chance. I like playing Warlock, my favorite class. Now, I usually stand by healer because I'm in the back. The warriors and rogues are usually in the front, taking care of the damage. Now, I personally know how it is when it comes to being did in dungeon. It sucks really bad. However, let me explain that you do not put healer in front line. Healer does not go to front line ever. The biggest noob job ever. You do not put healer in front line. Front line is for your warrior or paladin, not for your healer. Healer stands in back next to magic DPS or spell DPS, however you want to call it, and casts the heals while the big guys up front take care of most of the mass damage. We come in the background and kick butt. But in the end, if you put your healer up front, your party is going to be wiped out very quickly. Healers are supposed to focus on healing. And you can have a healer be the leader of the group and still doing the healing in the back. Now, I am done with this because I am very frustrated. I have seen this with GWTX7 and I have feared his game rage. Okay, get your butt back here and talk about this anime. Sorry about that. Nice rant there. So, like Marco was saying, you do not put your healer on the front line. Your healer is supposed to be in the back. And if you watch this anime and you've never played an MMORPG, then I'm sorry, I know you don't know what I'm talking about, but when you play an MMORPG, you go to dungeons, you go to raids, and usually, like Marco said, we're DPS. I like being a DPS. That's my favorite thing to do. I level fast with those. It's what I know how to do in an MMORPG. But usually when you go into a dungeon, and I know they didn't act like they were going into a dungeon, but you might as well say they went to a dungeon because they were fighting goblins. When you go into a dungeon, everybody in the dungeon that I've been in with will tell you what's going on and how we're going to do this. And healer, you stay back. Healer, you stay back. Let us handle the mobs and the stuff you just keep us healed, and we'll take care of everything. You stay back, healer. That's what they say. I know. I've been in so many dungeons in my time. I am old as crap on. I've been playing an MMORPG for 10 years. You keep the healer back. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at y'all, but this is frustrating. And you do it on the fourth. You do it on the fourth episode. You do it on the fourth episode. Jeez. You all acted like you knew what you were doing, and then you all NOOBed it. You NOOBed it. Jeez. I'm sorry. I yelled. It's just frustrating when I see something like that as someone who has played MMORPG games, and when you see a noob move like that, it's frustrating. It's angry. It makes me angry at the game. I'm game raging for these people. If I was behind it, I know they make it like they're in the game, but if I was on the computer and I saw our healer in the front lines and then die, and I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you, I would be raging. I would be beating the crap out of my keyboard. Marco, don't. I know you don't like when I do that, but I do that. Anyway, so, with that being said, I have been raging on and on and on about this topic, but like I said, I had to get it off my chest. It they, it's bad. It's really, really frustrating. As a gamer myself, Marco was not too happy about it, as he told you. Okay, for now, I will end you like this. If you're go play an MMORPG, please. I'm not going to force you to, but just try one. There are plenty ones that will give you a free trial. Try one out, and then come back, and leave a comment on in the comments, and let me know what you think, about this situation, because it's not. This ain't working out. They're down one member. They need a new member now, and it looks like they have bonds. Who's gonna come in and be your healer now? I mean, in an MMORPG, anybody can be your healer. Okay, there's crappy ones and there's good ones, and the one I play have something called a random dungeon finder, and you can get any type of healer you want. But usually, he was a good healer, okay? That's what I'm frustrated about. This dude was good healer. Everybody else in the party sucked, okay? But he was a good healer, okay? I know what good healers are, I know what sucky healers are, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm just guessing this, so I'm not if there is someone who's watching the sub version, please do not spoil this for anybody, because I'm watching the dub versions every Wednesday night when I get home from work. I'm predicting that they're going to have a sucky healer next. They had the great healer, and now they're going to face what it's like to have the worst healer in history of healers. And I hope that, I pray that, because any noob doing that stupid noob thing with the healer out front, they deserve to have a crappy healer next. And if they don't have a crappy healer, well, by God, you're going to hear me rant about that. Well, until next time, like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Bye-bye.